Though it's only been 3 weeks since the last time I was here, and on that trip I was mentioning that I didn't really think I need to come out again soon, but I'm back out here, and that's because 2 weeks ago the remnants of Hurricane Debby came through, and though we managed to avoid the heavy rain, it caused quite a significant windstorm. And so I am out here just to make sure that, well, no trees are blocking the trailhead. Free Friday. And while I'm at it, the last couple times I'm here, I started to notice maybe some low branches that were not too bad, but just starting to get there. So cleaning these up while I'm at it. None of these are desperate. They're just kind of nice to do. If they were desperate, I would have dealt with them in my previous trips, but I think it's kind of good. And given that I'm relatively tall, I might be more sensitive to the stuff hanging down than maybe your average person, but it's not like I'm unusually tall. There's other people who would have the same issues, and not that these are really touching me as issues. So when I'm doing this clipping, I'm not trying to get everything. I'm just trying to get the stuff that is kind of in the way. Because I expect to be out here at least once a year doing this kind of brushing stuff, I'm not doing like a full job like I might in an area where I don't expect anyone to be out frequently. About halfway along and came upon this pretty big tree. That's probably 10 inches, a foot in diameter, that somebody else has sawn up. And yeah, in general, it's a pretty good thing that they sawed it up, because with the axe I brought, I think I probably could have gotten this passable. I could have definitely gotten the limbs out of the way so you could have easily ducked under it, but that would have been too much. This side I could have dealt with, and I actually brought a chainsaw along, but I left it in my car kind of thinking if I found trees at either end, both ends of my segment have a road on it, and they were big enough that it was worth it, I would like leave them and either drive around to do this end section at the end and just kind of deal with it with the chainsaw. But I don't think I'm continuing just to do branches and checking water bars, I guess, because I'll get out here later this fall and can do that, and I maybe can get some stuff done around the house. Like, it's good that this was done. I would just like to know that it had been done so that I wouldn't have to come out here and find it out myself. Just because it means that I spent this time working on this instead of other stuff around the house that needs to get done. Given that I knew a couple of these drainage bars could use a little bit of help, I switched back to the hand hoe for the return trip to just try to give them the help that, though definitely not like critical by any means. None of these are about to like overflow, but since I'm here with the tools needed to do the work, I should really do it. The one bit of storm damage I'm dealing with, this tree didn't seem worth it enough to deal with on the way out, not knowing what I was going to encounter, but on the way back, it's enough in the trail that I want to, I don't know, get it out of the trail and give the trail even just a little bit of breathing room. Not entirely sure why I want to do that, just seems appropriate, but it's not that somebody else, by clearing trees, doing work on the section of trail I've adopted, which annoys me. It took me 2 weeks after the storm to get out here, and that tree I found would have been causing a major impediment. Also, it was very close to the center of my section, so it was not one I would have carried a chainsaw into on this trip. I would have had to return, and I don't like carrying a chainsaw, period. It's that I'm not informed that the clearing has occurred. Whoever is doing that sawing is not letting the Green Mountain Club know that the work was performed, or that message isn't passed along to me. Every time I go out, I submit a trail adopter report to let them know what's happening. When volunteering, I'm giving my time to an organization, and I want that time to be used efficiently. I've reduced my volunteering with another organization before, in part because my time was not being used efficiently.
When I encountered that first tree, I assumed that all the rest of the trees along the trail had been cleared by the person who cleared this one. What if they had run out of gas, the saw broke down, or just ran out of time? There still could have been a tree down on the remaining half of my trail segment which may have needed to be cleared.